What is your opinion of a healthy weight loss per week? This is JJ Virgin, 4-time New York Times bestselling author, celebrity nutrition expert, and fitness Hall of Famer. I've been on a lifelong quest for answers to the toughest health questions. And now I'm sharing what I found with you. Welcome to Ask the Health Expert. Meredith from Facebook asks, what's your opinion of a healthy weight loss per week? This is a good question. I will be right back with this answer. Thanks for asking this, Meredith. Hey, JJ here. And if you're liking my show, you are going to love the Holistic Plastic Surgery Show with my buddy, America's holistic plastic surgeon, Dr. Anthony Youn. Just imagine getting the top secrets and tips to look and feel your very best every single week. Dr. Youn shares with you that inside information that the other plastic surgeons don't want you to know because you might not need to go see them. Things like, what's the best simple skincare routine? By the way, it's the one I follow. What should you eat to make your skin look amazing? And what's the real scoop about the latest treatments and procedures being offered at your local med spa or doctor's office? Dr. Youn is a board-certified plastic surgeon, 3-time best-selling author, social media sensation, and a doctor you can trust. When he's not sharing his insider tips, he's interviewing holistic health experts like dermatologists, functional medicine docs, and me. Check out this clip.
Probably the most important thing to do of all of these, if you want to really de-age your skin, if you want to get your skin looking younger and healthier, more vibrant, is to use a retinoid at night. So what are retinoids? Retinoids are derivatives of vitamin A, and they come in prescription strength, which is known as tretinoin or Retin-A, and they come in over-the-counter strength, which is known as retinol.
If you're looking for the best information on looking and feeling your best holistically, this podcast is it. Check it out at followdryoun.com. That's followdryoun.com. Oh my gosh, there's so much that I could say about this. So I'm going to try to control myself here. But first of all, we want to make sure that if you're losing weight, you're losing fat. Really, the ideal question is, what's your opinion of healthy fat loss per week? The important thing to do is to make sure that you're using a scale that monitors both fat, body fat, and weight. And then we're going to also put that together with waist and hip measurements. Okay, so we're going to look at all of this stuff. And I'm going to tell you how I want you to do this. Now, first of all, I believe you should be weighing in every single day. I will tell you that if you'd met me 35 years ago, I was the person that went to people's houses to do nutrition and fitness, and I took their scales away. And I would only weigh them once a week. And I was actually doing more with body fat testing back then and not as much with weight, because I felt like, that could get people unhealthy, psychologically unhealthy. But I think the bigger thing is we need to reframe the way we look at a scale. First of all, we know that people who weigh in every single day tend to successfully maintain weight loss more than people who don't, because things don't ever get out of hand. But the other thing is, really, I want you to rethink the way you look at a scale, because I think most of us, when we get on the scale, all this judgy stuff comes out. Oh my gosh, I was bad yesterday. Oh, all these things. Really, the scale is giving you information, non-emotional, objective information that you are then going to go, all right, I know that I didn't eat 4 pounds worth of food yesterday. So why, something that could be the equivalent of gaining 4 pounds of weight. So what happened there? Did I eat something that I was intolerant to? That's what I wrote about in the Virgin Diet. Did I eat a lot of high sugar impact foods that are causing me to hold on to water from the sugar impact diet, right? So what have I done? So that's why I want you to weigh in every single day. You're going to have fluctuations, right? You might be a little dehydrated. You might be a little constipated. You might be retaining fluids. So you'll get the average of that but you want to weigh in every day so you can look back because you're keeping a diet journal and go, what's going on there? And connect the dots between what you're eating and how you're feeling and how you weigh, right? So that's the first part. Next thing is really look for the shift from losing body fat. You want to hold on to, maintain or build lean mass while you lose body fat. And that's really important. Now, if you have a lot of weight to lose, like 60 pounds or more, even 50 pounds or more, let's say, you will lose some lean body mass and fat mass to start. But once you get closer to your goal, let's say you have 20 pounds to lose, you really should be holding on to lean body mass while losing body fat. So that's super important, is that you want to make sure that your lean body mass is staying stable and you're losing body fat. And that's why it's important to use a body fat scale. And they're inexpensive now. Now, next thing that you want to be looking at is waist and hip measurements. Because if you're losing weight, but your waist isn't changing, you're making yourself worse, not better. You want to make sure that you're losing weight around your waist and, you're getting a smaller and smaller waist relative to your hips. That is a big sign of health, is making sure that for women, that ratio is 0.8 or below, and for men, 1.0 or below, right? Because bigger than that starts to create more of a risk of metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, diabetes, etc. So make sure you're also monitoring your waist right around your belly button. Don't suck in, and your hips right around the widest part. Once a week for that. Super important. So what's healthy weight loss per week? Well, we're going to look at losing body fat, and that happens slower. And that's why you got to look at your weight, because you might be adding muscle. Let's say that you put on a pound of muscle in a week and you lost 2 pounds of fat, and you went, wow, I lost a pound, and you thought you didn't do well. But reality was you made a 3-pound shift because you gained a pound of muscle that's going to change your metabolism for the better while losing 2 pounds of body fat. So you want to look at, do you need to increase muscle? Because I see some people who are TOFI, thin outside, fat inside, who actually don't really need to lose too much body fat, but they really need to put on muscle. So what you really want to look at is, how does my weight look? Do I need to just hold on to my muscle? Do I need to build muscle? Do I need to lose fat? And then monitor that body composition shift week by week. And depending, the more you have to lose, the more you will lose each week. The less you have to lose, the more challenging it gets as you get closer to your goal. When you're heavier, out with more body fat, you might be making a body comp shift of 4 pounds a week. But as you get closer, it'll get down to 2 pounds and then maybe even down to 1 pound. And what I find with these shifts in your metabolic and in your composition, your body comp, is that generally you might cycle. So you might make a shift and then stabilize for a week, and then make a shift for a couple of weeks and then stabilize again. So again, if you live like a healthy, lean person, you will become one over time. And so it's not just, again, what you're eating, it's when you're eating, how you're eating, and how much you're eating. And then it's your sleep. And then it's all about the right types of exercise, and then balancing your hormones. Put that all together, and this will help out. So the important thing with healthy weight loss per week is that you're losing that weight in a healthy way, so that you're losing fat while you're holding on to or building lean muscle. Awesome. Thank you for that question, Meredith. And if you've got questions, I've got answers. Just leave them for me at jj.virgin on Instagram, or JJ Virgin Official at Facebook, and join my Facebook group, JJ Virgin Lifestyle Group. You can ask in there. Or if you go to subscribe-to-jj.com so you never miss an episode, you can also leave a comment there too. All right. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. This is JJ with Ask the Health Expert. I do this 5 times a week, so make sure you never miss a show by going to subscribe-to-jj.com.